So you're gonna ignore the fact that my hair looks like a mess right now because of the wind in the background. But today I am doing my door panels. Okay, so I already did the other side. I thought about not recording it, but I was like, it was pretty easy. Might as well make a video on it. So I picked up this fabric for my headliner. After I bought this fabric, I was gonna do my headliner in that fabric, but it was not long enough, I think it was. But I just got it at Walmart, so now I'm kind of just like repurposing the fabric that I didn't use. So I actually did this door and my center console. So I'm gonna do all 4 of these in that fabric, but today I'm just gonna do the back ones because it is extremely windy out. I have a car show in 2 days, so I don't want to rip apart the Lancer and like not have it put back together for the show. So I'm just gonna do the back panels. I wanted to do the back panels because there is, I don't know if you can see it, but like right here, there's a tear in the door thing. So I'm gonna cover that with fabric, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll show you the stuff that I'm using. It's basically just 3M spray adhesive that's for headliners, but you can use it, that's what I use to put my headliner on, but you can use it for anything. It's just glue. Scissors, and I have like an X-Acto knife to poke the holes out for the screws that go in the door. So I'm gonna show me taking off the door, hopefully, if the wind doesn't blow my camera down. I'll show everything that you gotta do for that, and then I'll show you me laying the fabric. It doesn't look the prettiest on the back, I'm gonna say that, but now that I put it in, it doesn't look bad at all. Most of the mess up marks, I got some glue on it, and I just sprayed some adhesive remover on it, and that actually got the glue off of it. And like there's this, I think it's this part. Yeah, this part, the corner over here, is hard to lay flat, so I do have a little bit of a wrinkle on that side, but it doesn't bother me that much, so I'm just gonna let it. So yeah, I'll show me taking the door panel off first. So hopefully the wind isn't that bad, but to take the actual panel off, you have to pop this off. There'll be a screw in here, there'll be a screw in there that you gotta pop off, and then there's a screw here, and there is a screw. That's everything. That's just that. Okay, I didn't put that screw back in there. I put a different screw back in there on the other side. So yeah, this screw, that screw, and that screw, and then there's just clips, so you just pull the panel off. So then the screw's there. This one's a pain in the butt to get out. Screw there, screw there. Okay, so that took a lot more than I thought. That wire right there, you're gonna have to unhook. That's just your speaker wire. I just left this connected because I don't want to mess with my door handle. So this clip right here, you literally see that tab right there? Push in on it and pull. Okay, so I got that. So now your panel should be able to just flip around here. Just maybe I should just flip it this way. Yes. Okay. Boom. This is what the back side looks like. You're gonna want to take out all of these screws. This one is just this screw, and then this piece just slides down. This is just a piece of foam. You have to take these 3 screws out to get like the screws that are behind that, because it's over top. So I'm gonna do that quick. I'm trying to record this, but the wind just keeps knocking the camera down, so basically just taking all of these out. I took the foam piece off, so now you can see that you can get to these screws. And like I said, with this, just take the screw out and then it just slides around. So just slide that down. You don't have to take that extra screw out down there. You don't gotta take that out, just slides. Okay, basically now you can just, once you've taken all the screws out, this whole piece should just pop out. Whee! Bug. No, it's just a fly. Okay. This piece will just come out, just like that. And now you have your piece to wrap whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so now that I have the piece out, I have the fabric that I'm going to wrap it with. So now it's basically just measuring the piece that you're going to wrap with the fabric, making sure you cut it right. I have a pretty big piece of fabric here, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so you can see now that I cut it and I let a lot of extra room around the outside just so I have some tuck room. Some spots like over here has a lot of extra, like the piece ends right here, so all of this is extra. I'll trim that up more when I get on the back side. So I'm gonna start spraying here. I realized there's another big nick here, so I'm covering this and this, but this is what I'm using. It's just spray glue. I got scissors, an X-Acto knife, and my fabric. So you want to spray this and the back of the fabric. That seems to help. When you get on the back side, it seems to only really work if you spray the fabric, because if you just spray the glue on this and try and stick it, it doesn't really stay. But yeah, I'm going to spray this, lay this first. I'm going to try and get this a little bit better right here, because I did a really bad job on the other one with this. So just make sure when you're wrapping it, you leave a little extra here for this. So doing this little corner here, it seems like it's best if you like cut a slit. See how I like cut it right there? So that it can fold down in that crevice. But other than that, it looks like it's going pretty well. I trimmed the back up so that it's not so long. And I'm just gonna start folding it on the back and gluing it. I have some glue and stuff up here, but it seems like if I spray adhesive remover on it, it comes right out, so I'm not really worried about that right now. So before I actually lay anything, I'm going to cut out each one of these screw holes, so when you lay it flat, just make sure it doesn't cover. I'm going to cut up and around. You can kind of see that I did it with this, so I'm going to do that. gonna use this and just poke holes down in each one of these screw holes. Now that it's all finished, I poked the holes in there. Now I'm gonna go put it back in the car, and I'll show you when it's back in the car, since the wind won't really let me record putting it actually in the car.